Alrighty. How are y'all doing this evening? Now, I know that it says Easter eggs. And we're going to get some Easter eggs. Don't get me wrong. But I want to finish our MSQ first. And that microphone is going to block my chat screen. All right. Hang on. Cords are wrapped weird. So anyway, how are y'all doing this evening? And the mouse is not working. Hang on. Hey, artsy stuff. How are you doing? Give me just a second. My mouse is being silly. Falling asleep? Hopefully, I will be able to keep you awake then. Alright, so yeah, I am going to finish this chapter of the MSQ first before I do the Easter eggs. So, and I can click correct buttons on here, we'll be in good shape. I'm unattuned to that one, so I got to go to Brent Branch. Okay. Don't fall asleep, Artsy. Why did I nearly call you Archie? Oh, me. You have a long day today? Is that why you're so sleepy? Or did you happen to go outside in that 100-degree heat in spring and it just sap all the energy right out of you? I know it'd do that to me. That's fair. I can see taking a nap in the afternoon. The last couple weeks at work have been particularly stressful because I've been covering for someone else who's on vacation. And I have taken a couple of unintentional naps when I've gotten home, got comfortable because of that. So yeah, I get you. I get you. Technically, it is on a couch. It's my beanbag couch. Oh, Busky. I think I'm now finally ready. Now that y'all finally seen fit to let me go about this. Allow me to go get that elder cabbage. Or says, for some reason, when I imagine the beanbag, I think of a cat in the middle of a giant beanbag. I saw a pic of that. I can get that. It's bigger than you think it might be. Because it is like the size of a couch. Buscarron has reliable information regarding the whereabouts of the Sylph Elder. Finally. Oh, Eda and Papalimo showed up. Good. I don't remember Buscarron's voice for this, so it's taken us a fair old while, but we finally got our hands on some reliable information concerning the whereabouts of our missing green friend. Ahem. His name is Phrixio, and he is the eldest among the Sylphs of Little Solace. Long has he represented his kind in dialogue with the Gridanians. Yes, he's like a bridge between us and them, a small leafy green bridge that we can't find at the moment, and bridges are of no use if you don't know where they are. That's why it's so important that we find him. There's an abandoned dungeon called the Thousand Maws of Totorak here in the South Shroud. 'Twas by the entrance to the place that Phrixio was seen, and not long ago, neither. If you hurry, I reckon you'll find him. Walking ones! Please help this one! This one needs help! Help needs to help! Or needs help to help! Elder one! Poor Phrixio! Poor Phrixio! Well, at least we don't know who you are yet. Whoa! Hold your chocobos! There's a deep breath and tells us what's wrong. Take a deep breath and tells us what's wrong, nice and slow. Elder one went into Totorak, but has not returned. This one is worried, so very worried. Aye, and you're right to be. That place fair crawls with nasties waiting to make a meal of anyone daft enough to wander in. What in the seven hells was he thinking, entering that bloody death trap? Elder one has no choice. Imperial ones were chasing Elder one. Please, walking ones must help Elder one. Help Elder one now. The fates conspire against us. Forgive my pragmatism, but Phrixio is our best hope for reaching an accord with the Sylphs. Here, were we to lose him, all our efforts thus far would have been for naught. I will tend to her wounds. Eda, make haste to the Adder's Nest and request assistance. Understood. Understood. Jack, go to the Thousand Maws of Totorak and see that Phrixio comes to no harm. Please, peace between man and Sylph rests upon your success. Art says, we have graduated to Big Cabbage. That's a bridge of spinach. You're gonna take a quick snooze, you think? Okay. Hopefully you'll wake up before we get to the end of the dungeon. See, Artsy, at least you're aware enough that you're about to fall asleep. Usually I'm not. All of a sudden, I'm just like, I've been asleep. Bloizerant. I need into the Totorak. Into the maw. By order of the Zelda Seedsia, the dungeon known as the Thousand Maws of Totorak has been placed under the control of... What? The Sith Elder's inside? And you're sure of this? How in the seven hells did he manage to sneak by? God, strike me down as for a purblind fool. You must find the Sith Elder before he falls prey to the fiends within. Entrance to Totorak is ordinarily restricted, but these are exceptional circumstances. Pray, assemble a rescue party and enter as soon as you are ready. The Thousand Maws of Totorak are now accessible. So... let's go in with a party of NPCs. We're going to get a Conjurer, a Thaumaturge, and a Lancer. Enter. And commence! Yeah, I just realized I should be reading the dungeon descriptions. I'm fairly certain I did that with the other three. Alrighty, turn on tank stance and let us head into the mall. One of 900 and one of 1,000. Wonder where are the other 999 maws? All right. One advantage of going in with NPCs is that I can do a little exploring. So I think most of the places to explore in this one have been taken out. See, a couple, like, when this first came out, there was no NPC party system. When they implemented the NPC parties, they had to redesign a couple of these early dungeons to make them more easy for the NPCs to be able to figure them out. Plus, it gave them a chance to perhaps make them more like what comes later, so that they're easier to actually teach the mechanics that you use later on. Unfortunately, it did take some of the fun out of those old ones, but oh well, like this one. There used to be webs that would come down you'd have to take out from time to time. It would block the path, but now they're wide open. All right. Continuing further in. The Way of Penance. Attack me, not the squishies. All right. Continuing into our first boss. Attack! It's a giant plant monster whose name I can't remember. But this one's called the Curl of Nine Tails. Hey, why don't you turn around this way? Fight me over here instead of attacking them. I should have done that a second ago. And down it goes. The confession chamber is no longer sealed. Treasure chest. Nighthawk visor, nice. And we continue on. Anything interesting in here? Nope. Ooh, water stain note. Price passed one of these earlier. First Spear Riddell. Totorak Expedition Notes, number 2. I did pass one. Engaged with sizable fiends, succeed in exterminating, but casualties mounting. Let's consider turning back if the situation worsens. Attack the killer plant monsters. There we go. Treasure coffer. Dungeon seedling. And attacking the prison puddings. Yes. Face me and not my team. My team must survive. I can take the hits. And he's down. Continuing on. Another treasure coffer. Thought I saw something outside. Come on, go down, Warden's Whip. So my guess is back in the day this used to be well, I did say it was a dungeon, so yeah, it would basically be a prison cell. It's a literal dungeon, not a dungeon in the sense of a level in the game. Even though it's that too. That was a weird noise. There we go. I see what it's saying. North. North. To the end of the dungeon, if it comes. Come on. And lobbed a shield. Oh, they're using limit break early, which is fine. Smack. And leveled up. Treasure chest. Or coffer, anyway. Aesthetic tights. I don't think I can use any of these. Come on. There we go. Continuing onward. The Torn's Rest. Ooh, another water-stained note after we take these guys out. Come on, mite traps. Go on down. Alright, it's down. Let's read the water-stained note. First Spear Rydell. Totorag Expedition Notes number 3. Dire mite infestation confirmed. Scores of eggs on verge of hatching. Beyond our means to deal with. Aborting mission. Subsequent parties beware. That doesn't sound like a good thing. Nothing I can say. A total eclipse of the sheep sword. Come on, go down already. There we go. Bow of Owls. Yeah, I'm just gonna stand in the center here and just keep doing the eclipse. Attack me, you fungi and mosquitoes. My other friends are not causing you any pain. They are not what's causing those stings against your backsides. You should not worry about them. Just face me. Soon you will be able to rest. Like your friend there. Alright. Continuing on to more Selmites. Yeah, this is where the dungeons start to get a little longer, if you can't tell. This is about the length of, say, 2 of the previous ones. And we're reaching the end as we have just gotten our Mapping the Realm achievement. So it's cutscene time. Oh look, it's an Ascian.
Darkness.
Ooh, he needs red mask.
Elcor, Hydra.
The mighty slayer of Ifrits comes now to me. With a countenance that bespeaks understanding. An intriguing power, the echo. I must needs choose my words with care.
Mayhap I might if I deign to speak in my guest crude tongue. We meet at last.
Right. And you are? Do you have a name?
I am Lahabrea of the
Ah.
Ascians, servant to the one true God.
Lahabrea, how nice to meet you. I'm sure you'll never come up again.
Yours is a most fantastical tale, truly absorbing. It is a tale
Is it now?
to tell Eorzea's children before bedtime, and it will soon be dark, bringer of light.
Will it now?
The dark minions.
All that
Mean the
stands
purple ones?
between this world and darkness is an irksome anomaly in the ether. The Echo.
Oh.
Yes, yours is a most fascinating tale. Alas, like all good tales, it must needs come to an end. But fear not.
This can't be good.
Here, feel the presence of evil.
For the end of your tale is but the beginning of another. The tale of the crystal's demise.
Really? We're only at the 1/4 mark of this first game, and you really think this is the end? That's a big boy. Bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Okay, Graphius, face me, not my friends. Oop, over here. Face me over here. Thank you. You didn't hit me, and I'm alive. No, don't face them, face me. I am your target, not my Lancer Thaumaturgic Conjurer. Face me. Oh, look, it's ads. Everyone face me. There you go, good boys. Or should I say girls? I think you're all female. Because there you have kids. Sorry that I killed your daughters, Graphius. Not that you need to worry about that. Just attack me. Be angry at me. Give me your enmity. It is what I long for. Oh, look. I've got your tail. Uh-oh, we broke your tail. Oh, more daughters to take out. Come on, attack me. There you go. There we go. Bum 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 bum. Graphius is dead. Yeah. Hey. Get the treasure chest. Ooh, we got some nice things. I don't think I can use any of them, but we got them. Yes, we will leave the duty. Looking around. Still don't see my cabbage. Wait, is that it? What's that? It's a cocoon. That thing's a guy? Finally, fresh air. Mayhap not so fresh, but better than before. Ah, Sinister One is gone. This one can leave this awful place. Did Walking One vanquish the many-legged one? This one is grateful for Walking One. This one is called Fixio, eldest of these ones of Little Solace. Oh dear, you have a headache.
Alpha Squad reporting, sir.
Nothing to note at Lark's call, sir. Understood. Return to Area 12. Dang it all, where is that accursed icon hiding? No sign of our wizened friend? I'm afraid not, my lord. Shall I order the search perimeter to be expanded? Absolutely not. We risk alerting the Gridanians to our presence. His Excellency bid us avoid unnecessary confrontation. Loath though I am to admit it, I have found no evidence to suggest that Ramuh will be gracing the mortal realm in the near future. I ask you, what good is a god who does not grant one's wishes? Were I a sylph, I would strongly consider finding myself another idol. Which reminds me, what did the sylphs we captured? A handful of them seemed to be reasonably in good health when last I looked. Apologies, my lord. I fear we may have been overzealous in our efforts to compel them to summon their icon. Really, Centurion? Were you not aware that vegetables bruise easily? It is well that I did not entrust you with the important task of making my dinner. Well, mayhap it was a kindness. Better dead in truth than dead to one's own god, I suppose, if you believe in such things. Dawn is upon us. Make ready to withdraw. Sir, yes, sir. Useless. We're so close to completion, I can fair taste it, but at this rate... No, I must be patient. Our efforts will bear fruit in due time. What was it you always said? Ah, yes. Though it mean bringing down the very heavens, who shall challenge the limits of possibility if not we? In that alone were you right, Garland. But your star is long fallen, while mine doth begin to rise. And it shall burn so bright that Lord Von Belsar's ultimate weapon will seem a mere candle beside it. Ha 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 ha! Those walking ones did for Nosha. This one is certain of it. This one fears that others taken and also suffered the same fate. This one is convinced walking ones have black hearts. Seek only to harm these ones. Walking ones are not to be trusted. Now, Noraxia, do not pass judgment too hastily. Not all walking ones are alike. Though there are evil ones among the walking ones, there are good ones also. Does walking one feel unwell? This one would know what brings walking one to this place. Looking for you stupid cabbage. Came to this one's rescue at Noraxia's bidding? Then this one owes walking one a debt of gratitude. Walking one has questions about Lord Ramuh? Then this one will provide answers. But first, let these ones quit this lightless place. This one will return to Little Solace, where walking one is ready. Please come and see this one. These ones may speak properly then. Then it is settled. Let this one accompany walking one outside. And don't let me catch you in here again. All right, Busky, I'm coming back to you. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-bum. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba-da-bum. Ba-doo, ba-doo, ba-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Alright, Buscaron. I found a cabbage. Ah, you're back. The eldest seed's here as well. Thank the gods for that. I don't really know what to make of the rest of your tale, but I'm full glad that Phrixio didn't come to any harm. But there I go, tempting fate. Run over to the Solace and secure us peace with the sylphs before aught befalls us. Rest assured, I'll send word to our friends of Charlian and the Twin Iders both. You've done Gridania great service this day, lad, and earned yourself a place of honor here at the Druthers. In so doing, I just keep changing the voice as I talk. Be sure to come by whenever you feel like a drop of quirk in firewater. You need something else, Busky? Or is this just to take me there? Buscar has something he wants delivered to the sylphs. Say, friend, there's something I'd like to ask if you see delivered to the sylphs a little solace. This is Zima Rose Oil. It's a gift to celebrate the safe return of their tribe's elder, and a token of Gridania's desire to unite. The wood is not what it once was. The calamity changed the elementals, weakened them. Until their strength is returned, we must lend them ours to keep the wood safe. But ours alone will not be enough. We must have strength of the sylphs as well. Only by working together and fighting together will we survive together, and the Twelves with us. The gift I ask you to bear is a symbol of that hope, that both Gridanian and the sylph alike will live to see the light beyond this darkness. Alrighty, then let's head back to Little Solace. It's by the Hawthorne Hut. Running. Why am I not riding? Riding through the woods, I go to the place where the cabbages dwell. Somewhere where the cabbages dwell. Nolexia? A gift from Walking One Buscaron. A gift for these ones. Yes, indeed. It is a Zima Rose Oil, a fragrant oil pressed from freshly harvested Zima rose hips. Such a lovely scent. This one has never smelled anything like this before. Walking One Buscaron and Adventuring One are very kind. Know that this one is deeply grateful. Many Walking Ones are scary. Many Walking Ones utter many lies and much deception. But this one is moved. Let all these ones be friends forever. Ha ha! Oh, I'll take the money. Oh, take the money and run. Oh, take the money and run. Camuxio. Believe in yourself. Camuxio wants you to discuss peace with Phrixio. This one has been expecting Walking One. This one fetches Elder One. Or better yet, Elder One will just show up herself. And I won't have to go anywhere. This one is pleased to see Walking One again. Welcome to the land of these ones. You guys ought to dance at least once. Ah, there you are, Jack. We've just been hearing tale of your deeds at the Daring Do. Well done. Ah, the Walking Ones who aided Norexia. This one is grateful. A pleasure to have been of service. If you do not mind me asking, how did your misadventure come about? This one does not mind. This misadventures, as Walking Ones calls them, of this, will begin with Imperial Ones entering the wood. Fearing trouble, these ones decided to watch Imperial Ones closely. But these ones watched too closely, and Imperial Ones noticed and tried to catch these ones. Having nowhere else to hide, this one fled into Totorak. Would that this one had not. In Totorak, a sinister one, robed in black, tried to feed this one to a many-legged one. A sinister one, robed in black. Why do I have the feeling I should be more worried about that than I am? Elder Frixio, we come to you as emissaries of the nation of Gridania. This missive bears the words of the Elder Seedseer. Here you go. This one sees, so walking ones of Gridania are fearful of Lord Ramuh. Plainly put, your people summoned the Lord of Leven but once, and that single occurrence occasioned great alarm. But it's not as if Gridania dislikes you or anything. Actually, it's just the opposite. They think of you as friends, and they don't want anything to get in the way of that. That's why the Elder Seedseer wrote to you. This one well knows and respects Horned One, Khan-e Senna. Be assured, the Walking Ones of Gridania, that these ones have no desire for conflict. These ones resorted to summoning Lord Ramuh to protect the wood from Imperial ones. This one counseled against doing so, but was not heeded. Against this one's wishes, Lord Ramuh was summoned, and all those ones who took part became touched ones. These ones want so desperately to turn touched ones back to normal ones, but did not know how, and still do not know. Touched ones, meanwhile, wanted to turn these ones into touched ones, and did not know how, and did know how. So this one fled to Little Solace, with all these ones who did not wish to be bound to Lord Ramuh. But walking ones of Gridania need not fear touched ones or Lord Ramuh. Unlike other primal ones, Lord Ramuh is not callous and cruel. So long as walking ones do not trespass on these ones' ancestral homeland, where touched ones reside, walking ones will not suffer thunderous judgment. But this one has spoken enough of touched ones. This one would speak instead of these ones. As this one said, these ones desire peace with walking ones of Gridania, and so these ones ask for a chance to set things right. By way of addendum, mortals who are tempered come to take on the qualities embodied by the primal in question. In the case of the Sylphs, Ramuh's influence has made them fiercely protective of their homeland. That explains why they're so hostile towards trespassers. But what about the abductions? A fine question, Ida. The abductions are, I believe, an expression of the tempered Sylph's desire for reconciliation, another quality traditionally associated with Ramuh. In the crudest manner imaginable, they seek to bring their fellows back into the fold, a timely reminder that the challenges posed by each primal are unique. Elder Frixio, we thank you for making your will known to us. The people of Gridania will rest easier in the knowledge that they and the Sylphs are united in their desire for peace. Wishing to cooperate, these ones have written down the feelings of these ones. Please see that these feelings are conveyed to Horned One, Khan-e Senna. And with that, I believe we can lay the matter of Ramuh to rest. The Sylph Elder seemed very reasonable, I must say. You could learn a lot from him. Was that a jab? Was that a jibe? If so, I feel only fair to observe that one of us should recognize reason if it punched her on the nose. Did I say fair? I meant reasonable. Anyway, we're going to head back to the Waking Sands and tell Minfilia all about it. Fear not, we will be sure to mention the instrumental part you played in all of this, and while we see to that, we should appreciate if you would deliver Frixio's missive to the Adder's Nest. Elder Frixio, we humbly thank you for your time. It has been an honor. The honor is this one's. Together, let the walking ones of Gridania and these ones find a way to live in peace. Please wait, walking one, Jack. This one is yet to give walking one a token of this one's appreciation. When these ones summoned Lord Ramu, these ones were gifted this crystal. This one would now bestow the crystal upon Waking One as a symbol of this one's trust. More rock candy. And that makes 2. No, I'm sorry, 3. Just 3 more to go. Until we've gotten all the rock candy. I mean crystals. I mean rock candy. I mean crystals. This one was not mistaken about Walking One. Walking One is destined to walk a fate far crueler than this one can imagine. A brilliant light from within one enveloped the crystal this one saw. Mark this one well. That crystal will one day be of use to Walking One. Walking One must keep that crystal safe at all times.
Before Walking One returns to Gridania, this one would ask Walking One to watch Touched Ones. So long as Touched Ones are not troubled, Touched Ones will not make trouble. If Walking One witnesses Touched Ones making no trouble, mayhap Walking One can testify to Walking Ones of Gridania that these ones mean no harm. These ones' homeland is fraught with danger. This one marks down safe places to look out for Touched Ones.
Alrighty. Hey, Paladin Pirate, how are you doing this evening? Artsy was here, but Artsy decided to take a nap. How are you doing, my friend? Wamba-no-ba-doo, ba-boo-da-doo-ba-dee. Alright. Get off our mount. We want to click the thing. Or maybe we just do it right here. Bloop. You look around. Red cabbage. Red cabbage. More red cabbage. They are tempered sylphs in the distance. You do not sense that they pose a danger if left alone. You do not sense they pose a danger if left alone. I'll get said right in a minute. And now we can continue on back to Gridania, and then, after turning this in, we shall go and look for our Easter eggs, because it's Hatching Tide. It's not really Easter in this game, it's Hatching Tide. But it is an excellent way to spend the time. Get it? Excellent. That was a bad one, I'm sorry. Okay, Holoy. Hoi Polloi. Ah, if it isn't Jack. How did the meeting go with the sylphs? Well, I got this from a letter from the Elder. This fluid lettering of Little Solace Elder Frixio is as beautiful as it is unintelligible. A missive from the Sylph Elder herself, if I may. So the sylphs have no desire for conflict, nor do they intend to summon Ramu. And as long as we leave the Tempered Ones be, we need not fear any aggression on their part. The Elder Seats will be overjoyed to hear that the Sylphs have welcomed our overtures, and the knowledge that they may bear us no ill will. We may channel our resources towards tackling the more conspicuous threats to our security. You have done well. Done this nation a great service, my friend. On behalf of all Gridanians, I give you my thanks. Alrighty then. And does this take me back to... Yes, this will take me back to... there, so we will stop the MSQ here for now, and we shall go to do our our hatching tide hunt. I'm not 100% certain which of the 3 city-states it's in. I think it's this one. And if it is this one, it'll be over here. There are some people over here. We were just here at Valention's Day. Yep, it is here. Hey, stylish dreamer of weeds and whimsy. A stylish dreamer is smiling at you. Already your day has improved. This quest is available for a limited time only. Come one, come all, for this happy season of hatching tide is upon us once more. And what an excellent season it is. Gotta keep those puns going. Haha, I sense a kindred spirit in you, my friend. The one that appreciates the exquisite bounties of springtime. My name is Jalil Alapo, and it is an honor to make your acquaintance. I am charged with overseeing the festivities here. May I ask your name, adventurer? Jack, allow me to officially welcome you to the celebration of hatching tide. This annual event began with a dream I had right before the last calamity, and ever since I have done my utmost to realize the prophecies spoken unto me whenever springtime returns to the realm. This year I dreamt of marvelous golden eggs rising from the curious flora. As we speak, our dreamers are hiding eggs in the Black Shroud for participants to lift from the shrubbery, thereby reenacting my dream. Successful seekers will be awarded these with very stylish glasses. They look excellent. Although no little time has passed since I had word from our dear Nonata, who is organizing the operation, I cannot help but worry something has gone awry. If only I could go and find her myself, but alas, I have duties to attend to here. Of course, Jack, perhaps you would be so kind as to seek Nonata out in my stead? Sure, why not? Thank you. I hope she has returned to Gridania safely. It would be worth checking out the Aetheryte Plaza before venturing further afield. She, too, would be wearing a pair of our thematic glasses, hers in the shape of a chicken. Well, at least chickens do lay eggs. Unlike rabbits. But I am a rabbit. Anyway. Whee! Alright, I have made it to the Aetheryte Plaza. I am looking. There she is. Hello, Nonata. My glasses? They're a prize for participating in this year's Hatching Tide festivities, but... Marvelous! I chased a leafy beast and discovered a most fortuitous chicken. But for now, I must away. I look forward to these Hatching Tide festivities, these springtime delights. Hello, adventurer, and a happy Hatching Tide to you. How can I be of service? Jalil sent you. I suppose I have been gone for a while, but I've been having trouble hiding our eggs in the arena. As I was working, these tall, thick glasses suddenly sprung forth. Grasses, not glasses. Tall, thick grasses suddenly sprung forth. I tried to trim them back, but not even my best garden scythe could make the smallest impression. At best, I managed to snip a couple of leaves. Now I cannot help but worry that our arena is carpeted not by typical brambles, but a variety of leafkin. We can hardly send our egg hunters into a nest of monsters. Oh, what to do? Maybe I can take care of it for you. You would help? A godsend, truly. then let us start by gathering information about this peculiar plant. Though I know adventurers generally prefer to slay monsters first and ask questions later. I shall head to the Botanist Guild in the meantime. If you could ask around the Carline Canopy regarding the strange specimen, I would greatly appreciate it. Here, take one of the leaves I managed to salvage. Let us reconvene at the Aetheryte Plaza once we have gathered what information we can. All right. Let's see what the peoples of the Carline Canopy have to say about this. Is anyone else frozen as far as the game is concerned? I am not seeing... The game is showing to update when I look at it on my preview screen, so... Am I moving? Ooh. Is it just the game that's frozen on yours, or is it the whole stream? Because I am currently moving my hands back and forth. Ooh. Paladin. Maybe try a refresh? It's a guess on my part. I don't know. Everything looks good on my end. Okay, leave meat assistant. I'm working, it's just the game that's frozen. That's weird, because it's updating on my screen. That's weird. Yeah, but Twitch should just be showing the same video it's receiving. Let me check something. I mean, OBS did change some stuff, so maybe it's kind of goofy at the moment. Okay, I reloaded the game stream on my end. Is it animating now? I should be spinning. My character should be. And jumping. Spinning and jumping. Really? Hang on. Okay. You should just be seeing me on screen at the moment. Did it switch to that, or is it still on another screen? You shouldn't even see the border. Oh, I don't know what to tell you. If I can click the right buttons on here. Let me just check one last thing on my end, Paladin, because if I go in and look at my... If I check the stream on my end... Yeah, it's updating on my phone, so... it's updating on my phone. So yeah, I think it might just be you, although I don't know how my camera would update, but the rest of it wouldn't. That doesn't make a lot of sense. All right. Greetings, adventurer. Have you come seeking a contract? I come to ask you about this peculiar plant. It is perplexingly persistent plant life populating the park prepared for participants. No worries, Paladin. This leaf, I dare say, comes from some variety of flytrap. We often receive petitions regarding roselets, but I don't believe I've seen leafkin of this particular shade of green. Curious. Just as typical plant life flourishes during the season, so too do leafkin. I would not be surprised if some aberrant strain is developed in the process. If you require assistance in culling it, do not hesitate to ask. Soft-spoken server, what do you know? Welcome to the Carline Canopy. If there is any way I might be of service, you need only ask. I want you to look at this perplexingly persistent plant life populating the park prepared for participants' leaf. While I am well versed in the leaves steeped for myriad teas, my knowledge can offer no insight on this particular specimen. My apologies. However, we did have a guest come in search of strange leafkin just moments ago. An Ellison gentleman wearing shaded spectacles. He introduced himself as an alchemist specializing in the study of wild beasts. I think I know who that is. While he did seem somewhat eccentric, perhaps an expert of his standing might offer the assistance you require. I believe he said he was bound for Old Gridania, should you desire to seek him out. Well, probably, but I should at least do some more asking around here first. Ah, Breezy Adventurer, what do you know? Hey there, handsome. You looking to hire? I'm good with a lance. I just want to know what you know about this. Oh, I recognize this. A whole swarm of this leafkin was crowded a little corner of the Black Shroud just the other day. Never seen anything quite like it, so I tried giving it a poke. But would you believe it? The leaves and flowers just kept growing back. Easy as you please. Eventually I just gave up. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's feeling impotent. Okay. Then we shall head back to Nonota. And see what she has learned. She might even have come across that other guy we were talking about. Nonota, what'd you find out? You're back! Perfect timing. According to the folks of the Botanist Guild, the leaf belongs to a type of highly durable leafkin. So durable, in fact, that the pieces you and I possess are apparently still very much alive. What did you discover? So, others have been similarly unsuccessful in cutting them back, in which case developing an alternative strategy does seem in order. The alchemist you mentioned seems to be like a good lead, don't you think? And Ellison with shaded spectacles. Perhaps that was the fellow with whom I was speaking earlier. He did say something about chasing a leafy beast. After all, let's head over and see if we can find him. Alrighty. Back to Old Gridania. Jump! Perhaps this way. It's what it looks like on the map. So besides the technical difficulties, Paladin, how are you this evening? Bespectacled Ellison. Oh ho ho! The fortuitous chicken has found me again, along with the gentleman of adventure. Yes, that sounds like me. Ravenous for leafkins large and small. The wayfaring alchemist Herberin at your service. This is not the guy I was thinking of. Yes, I have a apparently still very much alive plant. Look at it, please. What? Why, this is the very leaf I have been pursuing for moons upon moons. Moons upon moons upon moons upon moons! That is to say, if you're seeking assistance in combating the menace, I wouldn't be too happy to help. We would be much obliged.
And as an alchemist, would you say that some sort of concoction might be effective against the creature? Oh ho ho! Doubt you not the efficacy of my concoctions, little chicken. With this aberrant leaf in his possession, Herberin the Great can finally realize his purpose for traveling to the Twelveswood, can finally seize his quarry by the stalk and wrestle it into submission. But my enthusiasm overcomes me. You see, I was poring over Leafkin of this very persuasion. My eyeballs were subjected to quite a piece of mischief. Since then they burn like the seven hells if exposed to sunlight, wind, and most anything. So long as I wear these tinted lenses, I can remain upright and free of blinding pain and nausea for several bells at a time. Quite long enough to brew a tentacure that shall spare you both a similar fate. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have ingredients to procure from the shaded bower. Excuse me. Wait! At least allow me to foot the bill! Okay. Herberin! Don't run off like that. Ah ha ha ha! Just the bare sight of that leaf has imbued me with the untold mercantile stamina. Like lightning flashed my gill, and like a mountain grew my spoils. You know, you really should be careful with how you spend your money. Now then, I must gather my thoughts. The leafkin in question is a troublesome strain of flytrap possessed of vitality so great that it sprouts forth with abundance when the very spot has been shorn. Therefore, by thwarting its regenerative properties, we may cut this terror down to size, not only in metaphorical sense, but the literal. You two have living pieces of its tender, floral flesh. Combined with my chosen ingredients, these should yield a distillation that will forestall the creature's recovery. The effects will be temporary, but a skilled hand need only a few moments, no? Soak your scythe in Herberin's bane, and mow with all your might. What wonderful news! Can you imagine if the creatures were only susceptible to fire? An egg hunt through a field of ash is hardly what Jalil dreamed of. Fire? Heavens forfend, my dear chicken. The art of snipping in itself is transcendent communication, or so they say. To inhale the life breath of the forest, to welcome within one's heart the bounties of the land, to occasionally have one's eyes squirted with burning venom. These are the experiences we live for. Not to mention all the free samples of plant life to be gained along the way. Were I not liable to keel over at any moment, I would have nothing better to do than to slice the shrubbery by your side. However, I have every confidence that a brave adventurer such as yourself will succeed where I have failed. Now, let us commence. Make me the happiest man in the realm and bestow upon me your leaves. Here you go. Just as oil dissolves oil, the extracts from this leaf shall counteract their own regenerative properties. Whereby this should be brought thusly, and that should be, yes, from all angles, may this scythe strike true. Well, that is certainly an interesting looking scythe. Oh no! He's dead! I offer up my masterpiece, my soul, my well-lubricated garden scythe. In your hands, may it hack away our hardships. Prepare to meet the Reaper. You can leave the rest to me. Exterminate! Let's not get carried away, shall we? Think of the children. I am thinking of the children. They love Doctor Who. Now that our garden scythe is equipped to cut back the fly traps, we are one step closer to reclaiming our arena. Rest assured, your efforts will be rewarded with exclusive hatching tide gifts. But, do take care to avoid any squirting venom. Okay. Oh, you're alive. Heberon the Upright would like to join this sortie to observe the effects of his alchemical miracle, insofar as they can be observed with scalded eyeballs. Of course! Let us watch Jax work from a safe distance. Our arena is a fair walk from here, so I will have the Dreamers arrange for a chocobo carriage. Come and find me when you're ready to depart. Alrighty. Running down the road, trying to loosen my load. I got Leafkin on my mind. For that one, yeah, I can't really take that anywhere. Welcome to Miketo's Upper Theater. Nonata, I'm ready to go. Ready to clear out arena of our troublesome sprigs and stalks? I am. Just say the word and an egg usher will whisk us away. Seasonal event instance unlocked. You can now participate in sprig cleaning. Wield a spectral garden scythe to slay troublesome traps and retrieve Archon eggs. All classes and jobs are eligible to participate in sprig cleaning. Speak with the egg ushers in Miketo's Amphitheater or the Acorn Orchard to travel to the arena. When you are ready, I shall escort you to the egg arena. If I may provide any further assistance, do not hesitate to let me know. In order to continue this quest, you must first clear 4 stages of sprig cleaning. You may learn more about sprig cleaning by speaking with the egg usher. Let's participate in sprig cleaning. There they are, those troublesome traps crowding our arena. Use the garden scythe Heberon prepared for us and start hacking away. Dun, dun, dun. Da, 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 da. Shrubbery has been defeated. Onward! You have dominated our foes. Sally forth, my friend. Oh, I keep going. Keep walking. Whee! Oh ho! What resplendent beauties do I spy amongst the weeds? Bring me its flesh. Bring it to me! Striking down the transcendent trap has bolstered your cleaning spirit. There's still one alive. The shrubbery has been defeated. Onward! I feel the desire to say, me! Bum, bum, bum. The shrubbery has been defeated. Onwards. Bum, bum, bum. This is the very last area we need trimmed. I know it's a lot to ask, but I have every faith in you. Oh, that got a lot of them. Huzzah! I got 10 special brilliant eggs. Magnificent work! Thanks to you, our Hatching Tide participants may search for eggs in safety and comfort. Indeed, my alchemical solution exceeded our own expectations. You have delivered me a vision, a dream, not to mention Spriggs, the most troublesome trap. How I can probe, how I shall stare, all without risk to what remains of my vision. Ho ho! Well, I'm glad he seems pleased with the results. Go ahead and tell Jalil that our egg hunt may proceed as scheduled. Our arena was filled with Leafkin. No wonder preparations were taking longer than expected. I'm glad to hear the issue has been resolved, and that everyone emerged unscathed. Not only did Jack clean up those sprigs and sprouts, he also managed to retrieve what eggs we lost to the foliage. We should be ready to hide the eggs anew and begin the festivities. I would like to thank the alchemist who was so crucial to the operation. You think Master Heberin is still in Gridania? Eureka! I think that's a safe yes. The man himself. You sound, cheerful? Fair chicken! Cheerful does not describe the fair half of my mood, for Heberin the Peerless has made a discovery for the ages. And that is? From the Leafkin samples you provided me, I was able to concoct a regenerative ointment for my poor blistered eyeballs. I'm cured! Well, ain't that swell? My habit of sticking my face too close to the object of study has, at long last, served me well. For where once venom splashed, so too did an antidote. Can you imagine how else we might manipulate the properties of these fantastic creatures? We could develop cures upon cures, devise against agents upon agents. We are witness to a golden age of alchemy, rising resplendent from fields of fell Leafkin. Goodness, that must be what the eggs in my dreams represented, the bright hopes for the future that this discovery portends. Sure thing. So it was you, my oval comrades, who spoke of destiny. Had I but listened, alas, Heberin has been a fool. But no longer! I shall hereby heed the wisdom of Egg and continue my work with full faculties, all thanks to you. You seem to possess a great appreciation for the spirit of Hatching Tide, and also a pair of our promotional glasses. Ah, these? These I wear not for protection against the elements, but as a reminder of the catalyst that changed my fate forevermore. Okay then. It does me proud to see how Hatching Tide brings joy to one and all, and our celebrations have scarcely begun. Jack, please accept these glasses as a token of our appreciation. You have more than earned them. Our dreamers will continue patrols of the arena, but we may well need some further trimming. Your assistance would be much appreciated and rewarded with special Hatching Tide gifts. Egg. Alright, we get to choose between the party eggy eyeglasses or the faces I get both of these actually. I guess these are the temporary ones, these are the ones I can wear all the time. Cool. Cool beans. Complete. You can participate in sprig cleaning as many times as you wish by speaking with the egg ushers in Miketo's amphitheater or the Akon orchard. But race against the clock as you slash your way through endless stages of shrubbery and aim for the highest score possible. You may earn special brilliant eggs by completing sprig cleaning. Special brilliant eggs may be traded to the Dreamer at Miketo's Amphitheater for gear and items. You have unlocked the Egg Hunter rigging minigame. To play minigames, open the toy chest found in any end room. Bum-ba-da. Storyteller 3. Alright. And I got Springtime Delights as well. Egg Usher. I would like to get stuff. My high score is 975. Let's see if we can get that a little higher. Okay. I'm missing one. Oh, they're over here. Only have 10 seconds left. Woohoo! 3,015. I got 31 of these eggs. Alright, let's see what I can get with these eggs. Surely, by now, I have plenty of stuff to get. Is it you, Courteous Collector, I get these things from? I'm guessing no. Not the Calamity Salvager. Is it you? No. Golden eggs in my dream. Okay, yeah, Nonada, do you know? No. Well, I'm not sure who I'd turn these eggs into. Time to look it up. Hatching Tide FFXIV. Accept. Okay, but who do I talk to get them? Yes, I don't need to know the quest. Speak with the Dreamer at 10:09. That's pretty much where I'm at. Oh, maybe he's up by the, Okay, there's the Egg Usher. Okay, 10.2, 9.1. Okay. Let me check with the Egg Usher, maybe. I don't think so. Okay, we'll have to do this the other way. Too many names on screen at once. Character configuration. Display name settings. For others. Hide. No, go ahead and apply. And close. Now I should be able to see any NPC ones. Except I can't. No, not system, any character. Party members, alliance, maybe general? Oh, hang on. Apply, make sure everybody goes back. Okay, yeah. Other player characters. Never. Apply. Okay, close. Okay, so
shows mine, and it shows a bunch of still shows all of the there it is. I found him now. Okay. I have 41. All right, that's what we got. We can get the blooming eyeglass. Let's go ahead and get the blooming eyeglasses. We might as well. Go ahead and get the chicken eyeglasses. Let's try to get some more, shall we? Yes, let me in. I may not make a high score again, but that is fine. Whee! Gardening, gardening, I am gardening. Gardening, gardening, gardening. It's like I'm playing Zelda all over again, except I have a scythe instead of using a scythe instead of a sword. Need to aim better. Continuing forward. Dun, dun, dun.
A shrubbery!
Roy would hate this. Yeah, I wasn't quite as good a score as I did before, but I got some more eggs. And that's the point. We gather more eggs. Continue to do some sprig cleaning. Oop. This one. Still some left. Hey, Alice. Go down. Thank you. What are you still doing here? Did I not take you out? Bum ba dum, bum ba dum. Really? Just one? Ah, well. That was better. I got 22 eggs on that one. Should be enough to buy some more stuff. Egg advocate. I want to buy some more glasses. Let's see, I got the chickens. Did I get the Spriggans? Don't think I got the Spriggans. Yeah, I don't. If I'd read. I know I didn't get the Spriggans. Yes, trade. And then the slim frame eggy egg glasses. All right, one more and we can get the painted eggy eyeglasses and that will finish it up. So I'm not really interested in the rest of it. Smash. Gardening, gardening. I'm just doing some gardening. The hard way. Gardening in the world of Eorzea is dangerous because these plants are alive. I don't just mean the fact that they are living and growing, I mean they eat you. They can eat you. This is why you have to be careful in Gridania. It's a very seedy town. Your shrubberies are defeated. A sun chop. One minute remaining. And to the back. There we go. Ba-ba-ba-da-na-na-na-na. Boom, 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 boom. Ah, the corners. He didn't take out the corners. Oh well. I'm like 90% certain that'll be enough eggs for the last pair of glasses. The faces we wear painted eggy eyeglasses. Exchange. And yes. This tricolor enamel finish of this prophetic egg is singularly captivating to behold. Alright. Let's unlock our eggs. Or our glasses here. Yours. Come on. I'm getting too fast for it, that's the problem. Alright. Let's take a look at what our glasses look like. Alright. We got those. 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 I think I know which ones I want. Those are kind of cool. Of course, we've got the chickens. Ah. Oh. Blooming ones. And I don't like the blooming ones. I think I like the chicken one better for now. We've got multiple colors. Red chicken. Green chicken. Brass chicken. Purple chicken. Brown chicken. Blue chicken. Gold chicken. Black chicken. White chicken. Is that not the same as that one? Let's go with the green chicken. For now. Alright, well, I think that's gonna be it for me, guys. Let me update my gear set. Let's see if I can find us somebody to raid. Almost set on Jacob's headphones. 'Twould not have been good. I'm fairly certain I know who I'm raiding. As he's in his last hours of his marathon stream today. Our boy Roy. So yeah, join us this Friday for Project Hail Mary. That's the name of it. And we will catch y'all later.